Seniors, take this before bed or your muscles will keep disappearing. Your muscles are vanishing every single night, and most seniors have absolutely no idea why this is happening. After age 60, you lose up to 3% of your strength each year. This isn't just natural aging. You're missing something crucial before bedtime. The right vitamins. The clock is ticking, and once this silent muscle loss reaches a certain point, you don't just become weaker. You'll fall more often, break bones more easily, and lose your independence in daily activities. Then everything gets much worse. The frightening truth is that most seniors don't know how to use the right vitamins properly, especially at night, when they work most powerfully. In fact, 93% of people over 65 are deficient in at least one of the 7 critical vitamins that can protect your muscles while you sleep. If you're over 60, missing these vitamins could mean the difference between walking independently or needing assistance within the next 5 years. This isn't a joke. Sarcopenia, age muscle loss, is silently attacking 10 to 16% of Americans over 65. Think about this. By age 80, you'll have lost 30% of your muscle mass compared to when you were young. That means 1 in 3 people over 65 will fall at least once every year. America records 2 million bone fractures annually from these falls. And as your muscles continue weakening, you'll gradually lose the ability to care for yourself. You'll lose your freedom to move around. You'll lose the independence you've built your entire life. But here's the good news. In this video, we'll explore the 7 most powerful vitamins that seniors must take before bedtime. They're ranked from least important to most important, based on shocking scientific research that 99% of seniors have never heard about. Each vitamin plays a crucial role in stopping overnight muscle loss. And the number 1 vitamin on this list, research shows that skipping it can accelerate overnight muscle loss by more than 100%. That's a proven scientific fact. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Every piece of information in this video is backed by real science. No guesswork, no junk information, only research reviewed and verified by experts from Harvard Medical School, Mayo Clinic, and the National Institutes of Health. All references are linked in the video description to verify everything yourself. And that number 1 vitamin we'll reveal at the end of this video? Deficiency in it can speed up overnight muscle loss by up to 100%. What's even more alarming is that 90% of Americans over 60 are deficient in this vitamin without even knowing it. Let's start with vitamin number 7. Vitamin number 7. Vitamin E. Most people think of vitamin E as food for your skin, but for seniors, it's more like armor for your muscles. This vitamin protects your muscle tissue from real damage that happens overnight, something called oxidative stress. That's a process where unstable molecules called free radicals attack your healthy cells, and your muscle cells are among the most vulnerable targets. At night, your body shifts into deep recovery mode, and this healing process creates inflammation. Vitamin E works like a shield. It wraps around your muscle cells and blocks inflammatory attacks that cause permanent damage. Without it, your muscle cell membranes break down faster. Recovery slows down, and strength starts disappearing without you even realizing it. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with higher vitamin E levels had 27% better physical performance scores, including grip strength and walking speed. Another study from the University of Arkansas showed that taking 400 international units of natural vitamin E before bedtime significantly reduced signs of overnight muscle damage in older adults. Research from the University of Palermo in Italy also proved that vitamin E reduced oxidative stress by 40% in seniors. In comparison, 75% of women in a menopause journal study reduced night sweats after just 4 weeks of use. However, not all forms of vitamin E work effectively. You need the natural form, not the synthetic version labeled with DL. And you need to take it on an empty stomach, about an hour after your last meal. That's why nighttime is ideal. At that point, your body is shifting into deep sleep and full recovery mode, and that's when oxidative stress attacks most aggressively. The best form is mixed tocopherols, not just alpha-tocopherol alone. The safe dosage is 15 milligrams, equal to 22 international units, and you shouldn't exceed 400 units daily. Take it with a little healthy fat, like a tablespoon of peanut butter or a few almonds, to boost absorption. You can find natural vitamin E in sunflower seeds, almonds, olive oil, and broccoli. One soft gel capsule taken right before bedtime can make a noticeable difference in your strength over time, especially if you're recovering from exercise or injury. You won't feel it immediately, but after a few weeks, you'll notice less severe aches and pains. Your balance will feel more stable and your muscles won't tire as quickly as before. That's the invisible power of vitamin E at work. However, keep in mind that vitamin E can interact with blood-thinning medications like warfarin, so consult your doctor if you're taking this type of medication. Vitamin number 6. Vitamin C. Vitamin number 6 will surprise you because it's not just for fighting colds like you've always thought. The truth is that vitamin C is one of the most overlooked muscle-healing compounds for seniors, and the time it works best is right before bedtime. Here's why. Vitamin C is essential for producing collagen. Collagen is the protein that holds your muscles together like glue. Without enough collagen, your muscle fibers become fragile, they tear easily, they recover slowly, and worst of all, they lose density. That's when sarcopenia appears, the condition where muscle mass disappears due to aging. What's impressive is that 2/3 of the vitamin C in your body is found right in your skeletal muscles. This shows the tight connection between this vitamin and muscle health. A groundbreaking study in the British Journal of Nutrition discovered that older adults with the highest vitamin C levels had a 67% lower risk of losing muscle mass. That's not a small number. Another study from Oregon State University showed that even mild vitamin C deficiency led to a 25% reduction in collagen production in just 2 weeks. That means your body can't even repair the natural muscle damage that happens during the day. And when does your body rebuild the most? During deep sleep. That's why nighttime vitamin C is so powerful. Taking it before bed helps saturate your tissues with the raw materials needed to stitch muscle fibers back together. But there's a serious problem most seniors don't know about. After age 65, your ability to absorb vitamin C drops by 20%. At the same time, your need for vitamin C increases due to higher oxidative stress. It's a catch-22 situation. Research from Harvard Health shows that people who sleep less than 6 hours have 25% lower vitamin C levels, while the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition proved that vitamin C can increase muscle mass by 15% in seniors. However, not all forms of vitamin C are the same. Buffered vitamin C or liposomal forms are gentler on your stomach and better absorbed during sleep cycles. You should take it on an empty stomach at least 1 hour after your last meal. 500 ml is usually enough, but take it with a light snack to avoid stomach upset. You'll notice fewer aches and pains, better joint mobility, and stronger connective tissue in just a few weeks. Your muscles won't just stop breaking down, they'll start healing faster than they have in years. And if you're taking collagen or protein before bed, vitamin C activates their benefits. Without it, they simply don't work. Vitamin number 5. Vitamin B complex. Many people think B vitamins give you energy, so nobody dares take them in the evening. This is a huge mistake that makes you miss a golden opportunity for overnight muscle recovery. The truth is that B vitamins play completely different roles at night. B6 doesn't give you energy. It actually helps produce serotonin, a brain chemical that then converts to melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. B12 doesn't keep you awake. It maintains myelin, the protective coating around the nerves that control your muscles. Folate doesn't stimulate you. It repairs DNA inside muscle cells. And thiamine, or B1, actually prevents those nighttime muscle cramps that many seniors have to endure. Research from Johns Hopkins reveals that 40% of people over 60 are deficient in B12 due to decreased stomach acid, which is needed to absorb this vitamin from food. Sleep medicine reviews proved that B6 improves sleep quality by up to 60%. This means that even if you eat meat or take a multivitamin, your body still isn't absorbing enough. The secret to getting the most from B vitamins is timing and method. Take them about an hour before bedtime, not with dinner. They won't keep you awake. They actually support your body's natural recovery processes. Combine them with a little light protein to boost absorption, and most importantly, choose methylated B12 instead of cyanocobalamin because this form is absorbed 80% better in seniors. Safe and effective dosages are B6, around 1.3 to 1.5 milligrams, B12 from 25 to 100 milligrams, higher than daily recommendations due to poor absorption in older adults, and folate, 400 ml. These aren't numbers you'll feel immediately, but after a few weeks, your sleep will be deeper, your muscles will cramp less, and the nervous system controlling your muscles will work more smoothly. Now let's move on to the next vitamin on our list. Vitamin number 4, zinc. Vitamin number 4 is what keeps your muscles powered up, and most people don't even know it exists. This is the mineral your body uses to activate over 300 different enzymes, all involved in rebuilding and repairing muscle tissue. Without zinc, your muscles are like a car without keys. Everything's there, but nothing works. What's concerning is that 40% of Americans over 60 are zinc deficient without even knowing it. Zinc doesn't just help muscles recover, it also plays a crucial role in improving deep sleep, especially during REM sleep, when your body performs its deepest repairs. It also reduces inflammation and boosts your immune system, two factors that are extremely important for muscle recovery. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition published a shocking finding. Zinc deficiency can slow muscle recovery by up to 50%. Imagine your muscles take twice as long to repair themselves just because you're missing one small mineral. The Sleep Research Society also proved that zinc can increase deep sleep time by 23%, the most important stage for muscle recovery. How do you know if you're zinc deficient? There are clear warning signs that many seniors often overlook. Wounds heal more slowly than normal. Loss of taste or smell. More hair loss than usual. Weak immune system, getting colds frequently. If you recognize these signs, your body is likely crying out for zinc. The best way to supplement zinc is using a ZMA combo. That stands for zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B6. These three work together synergistically to optimize sleep and muscle recovery. The safe dosage is 8 to 11 gems of zinc daily, and absolutely don't exceed 40 ml, as it can become toxic. What matters is how and when you take zinc. Take it on an empty stomach, at least 2 hours away from any calcium-intaken products, because calcium will compete and block zinc absorption. The ideal timing is 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. After a few weeks, your sleep will be deeper, your muscles will ache less, and recovery will happen much faster. If you're finding this information helpful, hit the like button right now to help other seniors find this video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you won't miss scientific videos like this one. Now we're getting to the top 3 most essential vitamins, and especially vitamin number 1 will completely surprise you. Vitamin number 3. Magnesium. This vitamin is like your body's natural relaxation switch. Magnesium isn't just a simple supplement, it's a core part of your muscle's overnight repair system. But here's the key point. Most forms of magnesium aren't well absorbed. The form you need is magnesium glycinate. That's the form that can actually penetrate your digestive lining and reach your muscles while you sleep. Think of it as a calming signal. It helps your muscles release tension. But more importantly, it activates a family of enzymes inside muscle tissue that help stabilize cell moisture and use oxygen. Without that, you'll have tight, cramped, dehydrated muscle fibers, and they start weakening, especially overnight. 3 separate clinical studies from the National Institutes of Health prove that magnesium significantly reduces the time it takes seniors to fall asleep, an average of 17 minutes faster. The Journal of Research in Medical Sciences showed sleep efficiency improved from 75% to 85%. And Harvard Medical School revealed a concerning fact: 68% of Americans are magnesium deficient. Why is nighttime so important? Because your muscles shift into recovery mode when you sleep. That's when your parasympathetic nervous system, the repair branch, takes over, and magnesium is its fuel. Without enough magnesium, that entire repair phase gets delayed. Over time, those nightly delays add up to serious muscle loss. The solution is very simple. Take magnesium glycinate about 30 minutes before bedtime with a small glass of warm water. Maybe add a little honey. Not with food, not with almonds, not with spinach, not with a multivitamin, just pure glycinate. The dosage should start at 200 milligrams and can increase to 400 milligrams depending on your body's response. Absolutely, avoid magnesium oxide because it's poorly absorbed and often causes diarrhea. You can find natural magnesium in spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and black beans, but the glycinate supplement form is still most effective for complete absorption. This is one of the most underrated tools for preventing muscle loss while you rest. Vitamin number 2, vitamin D. Most people think vitamin D is only about bones, but if you're over 60, that belief could be costing you real muscle. Because vitamin D3 isn't just a vitamin. It's a hormone that activates genes inside your muscle fibers. These genes command your body to build new tissue, store energy, and fight breakdown. Without enough D3, those genes stay switched off, and your muscles shrink faster. Even worse, low D3 shuts down your fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones you need for balance, climbing stairs, and quick reactions to avoid falls. Here's a shocking statistic from Harvard School of Public Health. 80% of Americans over 60 are vitamin D deficient. The Journal of Clinical Endocrinology shows that vitamin D deficiency increases sarcopenia risk by 2.3 times. Mayo Clinic proved that vitamin D supplementation can reduce fall risk by 22%. The problem is that D3 levels drop overnight if your blood stores are low, and that's exactly when it matters most. At night, your muscles go through a process called protein synthesis. That's when D3 tells cells to absorb amino acids and rebuild tissue. If D3 isn't present, that rebuilding never happens. So you wake up weaker than the day before. Why are seniors so vitamin D deficient? Your skin produces 75% less than when you were young. Your kidneys process vitamin D less efficiently. You spend less time outdoors, and when you do go outside, you often wear sunscreen. All these factors create the perfect storm for deficiency. But here's the tip. D3 works better at night when combined with healthy fats. Taking it after dinner with a tablespoon of peanut butter or even a small pat of butter will increase absorption by over 60%. Make it part of your bedtime routine. One small D3 soft gel with a bit of fat can do more to preserve your muscle than all the resistance bands and protein shakes in the world. If you're missing the hormonal signal, building simply doesn't happen. The best form is D3 or cholecalciferol rather than D2. FDA dosage recommendations are 600 international units for people 51 to 70 years old and 800 units for those over 70. If you're deficient, 1,000 to 2,000 units may be necessary. Get your blood level of 25 OHD tested during the night, and if you're able to sleep or overnight sleep, test your blood level in the sleep and muscle protein before bed. Vitamin D will support the synthesis process, turning those supplements into actual muscle. Vitamin number 1, casein protein. And now, we've reached the most important vitamin on our entire list. Research shows that skipping it can double overnight muscle loss, and 99% of seniors aren't using it correctly. Vitamin number 1, casein protein. This isn't a traditional vitamin, but it's the most important vitamin that seniors need for their muscles. Why is casein protein so special? Because casein is a slow-digesting protein that feeds muscle-building amino acids to your body for 6 to 8 hours throughout the night. While you sleep, it works like a steady amino acid drip, nourishing your muscles exactly when they're in their deepest repair and growth process. A breakthrough 2011 study from Maastricht University proved that 40 g of casein before bed increased overnight muscle protein synthesis in older adults. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that bedtime protein improved whole-body protein balance by 30%. The Journal of Nutrition even discovered that this effect increases when combined with evening resistance exercise. But why do seniors need more protein? It's due to a condition called anabolic resistance. Your muscles become less responsive to protein. While young people only need 20 to 30 g of protein to stimulate muscle building, seniors need 40 to 48 g to achieve the same effect. Plus, amino acid absorption is 25% slower than when you are young. Why is nighttime so effective? Growth hormone peaks when you're in deep sleep. Your body is in an anabolic state, a building and repair mode. And there's no competition from other digestive activities during the day. Casein digests slowly, creating a steady stream of amino acids all night long, exactly when your body needs them most. The best forms are casein protein powder or micellar casein. Mix it with warm milk to add fat and calcium, both of which support absorption. The most effective timing is 30 minutes before bedtime, after brushing your teeth. The dosage for seniors is 40 to 48 g, more than what's recommended for younger people. If you don't want to use protein powder, you can substitute it with 1.5 cups of cottage cheese or 2 cups of plain Greek yogurt. These foods contain natural casein and can provide equivalent protein amounts. This isn't just theory. This is science backed by clinical results, real studies, and actual life changes in seniors just like you. You've just seen 7 keys that can completely change how you wake up every morning. Casein protein to unlock recovery. Vitamin D activates growth. Magnesium is needed to relax and repair. Zinc to power your enzymes. Vitamin C to support your nervous system. Vitamin C to heal with collagen, and vitamin E to protect it all. But here's the question I want to leave you with. If your muscles could speak, what would they beg for first? The world tells you that age is the enemy. I tell you that giving up is the real enemy. Comment right now, not for me to know, but for you to commit to yourself. When you share this video, you're telling someone, I believe you're stronger than this. Hit as if you're ready to wake up stronger. Subscribe if you believe your best years are still ahead. Because 60, 70, and 80 aren't destinations, they're just milestones on the journey to becoming the unstoppable version of yourself. The knowledge is now in your hands. The choice is yours. See you in the following video.